Hello, leaders. Hey, this is Paul Grau, and welcome to Run to Your Leadership Challenges, the daily show that equips leaders and their teams to achieve their greatest potential. This show is sponsored by the CLC team, and they provide leadership training and development, team building workshops, leadership mastermind groups, and an online membership community for leaders who want to continually develop and hone their leadership skills with other leaders. Find out more about them at clcteam.com. Hey, hope you're doing great today. And today, I want to mix things up a little bit by talking about the power of your tongue, especially your leadership tongue. So, here's a backstory on this. I'm in a Bible study group that meets every Thursday morning from 6 to 7:30 a.m. And we get into some interesting conversations, to say the least. Now, it's been amazing for my spiritual growth and personal growth. This past week, we were in a discussion about the topic of how powerful our tongue is, or the words that we say. We were specifically talking about how our words impact our kids and our spouses, and how our parents spoke to us had a lot to do with the way we ended up growing up, and what we've turned into for that matter. Well, I automatically related this to leadership and how powerful our leadership tongue is. I mean, we literally have the ability to build and encourage our people up or tear them down, both in a matter of seconds. Just think about how your leader speaks to you. Is it kind and understanding? Are they encouraging and inspiring? Do they speak to you in a friendly tone? Do they show respect towards you with their body language? Or are they mean and inconsiderate, discouraging and deflating? Or just downright rude and nasty? Do they yell and scream at everyone when they don't get their way or when somebody messes up? Or do they yell and scream at just you? Do they ridicule you in front of others when you don't know something or don't satisfy their expectations? Well, I've been fortunate enough to have both great leaders and some really miserable leaders in my life and over my career. And the great leaders that I've had were kind and understanding and would take every moment possible to build me up and encourage me to do my best. And I was at my best. And I've had a few leaders who were just downright jerks. And that's putting it as nicely as I can. Now, the unfortunate thing is that we have the tendency to remember every person who critiques or condemns us in any way and or rips us apart. And even if we have all kinds of people who are pouring positivity and encouragement into us, the mean and nasty ones seem to stand out in our mind. And a lot of times we remember those more than all the good things. The same thing goes for the way that we were raised and how we are now speaking to our kids. Our unkind, negative words will stick with them for a very long time. And to tell you the truth, man, it's killing them. On the other hand, our positive words can lift our team members and our children up. It can give them hope and allow them to dream big. And it can have a huge impact on your business and productivity for that matter. So today's challenge is for you to think about some of the negative things that you may have said to some of the people around you and or your kids or spouse. And it could have been just as a joke or as a comment in passing. But you know what? It really doesn't matter. Once you say it, man, it's out and the damage is done. Think about how you can make that right with those people and be cautious about the words that you choose to use when speaking to your people, because you are their leader and your words are powerful. Now, I mentioned earlier that I discussed this was a topic from my early morning Bible study group, and it was focused around Proverbs chapter 18, verse 21, that says, "The tongue has the power of life and death." And that's some strong words. So today, I encourage you to speak life into the people around you and see how they light up. Hey, speaking about being around people who are encouraging and uplifting, I want to tell you about a brand new mastermind group that I'll be starting up on April 1st. Now, as I mentioned yesterday, if you aren't familiar with the mastermind, well, it's basically a group of like-minded people who meet every week via video, and they talk about specific topics. They share wins and struggles, and they pour into each other And it's kind of like having your own personal board of directors because these people are going to push you and challenge you to bring out your best, to be your best. Now, I've been in several mastermind groups over the last 7 years, and they have been real game changers for me, both in opportunity to pour into others in the group and for them to pour into me, and for me just to sit back and listen and maybe sometimes take some criticism. But I'll tell you, my mastermind brothers and sisters are like family to me. Now, as mentioned earlier, I'll be starting 2 ongoing mastermind groups that'll meet every Thursday, one in the morning from 8 to 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, and one in the afternoon from 4 to 5 Central Standard Time. Now, the cool thing and the unique thing about these mastermind groups is that you're going to pick one of the groups as your primary groups, either the AM or the PM. And the really unique thing that I've never seen in any mastermind group is that you're going to be able to have the flexibility to attend either the AM or the PM mastermind sessions each week as we move along. This way you can work around your busy schedule. Now, this is kind of like getting 2 masterminds for the price of one, as you'll get to meet all the people in both groups while assigned to one as your primary group. Now, this is in the early planning stages, so again, Thursday, April 1st, it'll start. And as far as the price is concerned, well, that's the best thing. The introductory price is only $275 a month. And after the group is established, the price is going to go up to $350 a month. And as being a founding member, you're going to be a part of the development and the structure of what goes into each week. So if you're interested in having accountability, connections with other leaders, a group of people who's going to be willing and honest and upfront with you, a leadership development group, and man, so much more, please click on the link in the show notes or email me at paul@clcteam.com and I'll send you the link. Like I said, I'm super excited about this group and I hope you're going to join me. Hey, I hope you have a great rest of your day and we'll see you tomorrow. Until then, run to your challenges.